And I'm happy that you guys got to see just a small piece of what I dealt with.
What's more, I'm glad that you all got to see simply a little piece of what I managed. Kanye West uncovered Kim Kardashian's monetary battles in a sensation disclosure that has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Kanye West has made dangerous cases against his ex Kim Kardashian, blaming her for being penniless and carrying on with a created life for the cameras. As per Kanye, Kim is suffocating in the red and misses the mark on assets to support her sumptuous way of life, raising serious questions about her implied tycoon status. Kanye's claims come from Kim's bombed magnificence line KQ Excellence, which supposedly slumped, grievously constraining her to shiver the business. This mishap, combined with other monetary woes, has left Kim scrambling for ways of making a decent living, including the send off of Kardashian's storage room, a site where the family offers their pre-owned garments in a bid to produce speedy money anyway. The discussion doesn't end there. Kanye West has made his allegations a strike, further asserting that Kim Kardashian is endeavoring to adapt her own girl Northwest. The case has started shock and judgment from fans and pundits, the same who view the double dealing of a kid for monetary profit as ethically unpardonable. As the embarrassment unfurls, the general population is left staggering from the ramifications of Kanye's allegations and scrutinizing the credibility of the Kardashian realm, with Kim Kardashian's monetary veneer disintegrating before their eyes. Reality behind and the glamour and charm of her way of life is being raised doubt about more than ever. See, once upon a time, before Kim was popular, she functioned as a storeroom collaborator for vocalist Kanye, yet Kim did her grimy on the grounds that she took from liquor as the wardrobe colleague. Kim approached Bry's MasterCard for a one-time frame anyway. After Kim quit working for Kanye, she, alongside Chloe and Lute, made the most of the entrance and took $120,000 from Bry's mom. This means Kim clutched the visa subtleties for a really long time and held on until she accepted sufficient time elapsed prior to completing the burglary. Yet to exacerbate the situation, they attempted to be tricky and conceal the documentation by spending the taken cash at their store's run and kiss, as opposed to utilizing it straightforwardly to keep away from doubt. They utilized the taken cash to cause it to seem like genuine pay from their dress stores, since they figured it would be more enthusiastically to exchange, since Core purchases a ton of garments anyway. They were discovered in the act. At first, Bry's mom offered Kim the chance to return the cash without including the law due to her relationship with Liquor and Beam J. Yet when she didn't compensate the cash for north of a year, she chose to make a legitimate move against them. However, at that point, Liquor and Beam J persuaded their mom to pull out the claim and resolve the matter beyond the courts. As per Beam J, this was the genuine purpose for his separation with Kim. Yet that wasn't the last time that Kim was engaged with such cash trickery, since she was likewise connected to a tax evasion conspire. Before her ascent to distinction, she had a friendly benefactor named Jolo, an Asian man, whom she has been blamed for laundering unlawful cash. Insiders guarantee that Kim regularly ventured out with Jolo to betting houses in Kazuya, and in 2009, she even professed to have flown back to LA with a garbage sack brimming with $250,000 cash that he won from a club in Las Vegas. Yet, incidentally, this could have been important for a bigger tax evasion plot, as Jolo has been ensnared in such exercises. The insider-composed low is needed by global experts regarding a multi-billion-dollar tax evasion plot. He is blamed for being the brains behind a plan to siphon $4.5 billion from the Malaysian state-run financial advancement asset, One Malaysia Advancement Bureau. She was researched by the FBI, yet they couldn't pay anything on her, so she was never accused of everything. Except things got considerably stranger since while Kim and her kin have been taking unusual actions that recommend that their funds aren't so comfortable as they make it look, since they have been blamed for tax avoidance utilizing the California People Group Church. Yes, the California People Group Church was established via vehicle Jenner mummer Kris Jenner in 2009, and it was enrolled as a philanthropic association that expects individuals to pay a month-to-month charge of $1,000 and give 10% of their yearly pay to the congregation. Obviously, the Kardashians are among the individuals who give the 10%, which converts into a 10% duty decrease every year. This expense decrease is huge, particularly for somebody like Kim, who professes to procure about $80 million yearly, which adds up to $8 million. Ion duty decrease. What's significantly more sketchy is that Kris Jenner is the proprietor of the congregation, which implies that at whatever point the Card Jenner sisters give their 10% gift, it's basically going to their mom. Thus, Kris might actually figure out how to give the cash back to them, which at last implies that they don't actually give anything by any means yet. Still, advantage from the duty decrease. Yes, extremely obscure. The entire circumstance seems, by all accounts, to be very dubious us, and it unquestionably appears to be obscure. As if yet, it actually doesn't end there on the grounds that a ton of things actually don't make any sense about Kim's funds, and individuals are persuaded that she has been blowing up her pay and network. Listen, these cheats' pockets have openings in them. And this is the sort of obscurity that is the same old thing to the Kardashians in light of the fact that we, as a whole, recall how Kylie was uncovered by Forbes for lying about how much her Kylie Beauty care products brand was worth, and she wound up losing her tycoon status while Kim is still authoritatively noted as a very rich person, yet individuals believe that she doesn't carry on like it. Last year, she was researched by the SEC after she publicized the digital currency Ethereum Max without adding a disclaimer to show that it was a supported promotion, and she had gotten compensated to do as such by publicizing without expressing that it was a promotion. She had participated in a siphon and conspire that was pointed toward expanding the cost of cryptographic money before it was offered to financial backers, and she was fined $1. 26 million individuals have brought up how peculiar it is that Kim would in any case be running promotions on Instagram, even as a tycoon, since that is positively not very rich person conduct. It's giving more Instagram powerhouse as opposed to extremely rich person money manager, and this is another explanation. Individuals believe that relaxed, she isn't so rich as she maintains that us should think, and as per Kanye, individuals are correct about that. While Kim is certainly distant from the young lady, she has way less cash than individuals suspect, and to this end, Kanye was dependably mindful so as to keep his cash separate from hers in any event. When their marriage was all the while going great, he never needed to get monetarily restricted with her, since he realized that he would lose large chunk of change by the day's end. A source addressed Individuals magazine and said they keep their records essentially discreet, and it appears as though her monetary issues would have deteriorated since her separation from Kanye on the grounds that she is in a weighty obligation of $48 million, which is only crazy to ponder. Long-term back, she took out a home loan of $48 million on her $70 million chateau, and insanely, she can't ask her family for help in light of the fact that each and every one of them is vigorously underwater too. Her mother, Kris Jenner, has an extremely not insignificant rundown of obligation, and as per the child, she applied for a line of credit for $7.25 million in August 2018. Yet the next month she, first of all, was supplanted by another understanding for an astounding $40 million credit with the monetary organization Crosswind Adventure Reserve. Then, in January 2019, she acquired $5.2 million and $5.25 million in June of that year. As per property reports, listen, everyone's getting cash. Kylie additionally gets over $7